Alright everybody, welcome back to Destiny 2 Xur's Exotic Loot. This is week 2. Now, as always, every week I'm going to show you guys Xur's location, what he's selling, what I recommend you guys go ahead and pick up. And I'm pretty excited for this week. I saw a picture on Twitter, alright? It's not my fault. I know what he's selling. We're going to do this anyway. Alright, week 2. Hopefully you guys will enjoy. So with that being said, you want to head over to Titan. And not just anywhere on Titan, not like the spawn location like I'm normally, which is over here, Siren's Watch. You want to head to the rig right here. Alright, so go to this landing zone. As you guys can see, Xur is marked right here. He is on Titan this week. And anyway, go ahead and mark him on your map, and then you can follow to where he's actually located. So you go all the way over here from spawn. And, I mean, he's just going to be over here, chilling, inside of a dark room. And it's actually very not obvious if you didn't look on the map. It's not obvious whatsoever on where he is, or where the entrance to his location is. Is it down here? I'm not... Yeah, okay, it's up there. So anyway, jump up here or jump down and not fail. Xur's gonna be located right here in this room. So let's go ahead and see what he has for week 2 loot, everybody. Again, I've seen this, alright? I have, so it's not really a surprise to me. Boom. He is selling the WARDCLIFF coil. That is the weapon of the week, everybody. It spawns a 270 attack, 29 legendary shards. I am going to be picking this up. I'm not exactly sure how good it is. I haven't really played with it because, I don't have it. But from what I heard, it's not necessarily about how good it is. It's about the fun factor. And, well, we're going to explore it because we have a rocket launcher right here. Alright, we have one right here, this 305 that I already applied a mod to. That's the raid rocket. And I actually got a second raid rocket from the end of the raid as well. So what we're going to do is use that to infuse my WARDCLIFF coil up to 305. So boom, there we go. We have a WARDCLIFF coil now at 305. Pretty badass, if I do say so myself. So let's go ahead and take a look at the perks. We'll go back in Xur's inventory and go to details, and let's check this bad boy out. So the exotic perk for this rocket launcher is Mad Scientist. The weapon fires a volley of rockets. Now, with that being said, we have another one here called Volatile Launch. It greatly increases blast radius, slightly decreases handling speed, slightly decreases projectile speed. Next one, we have Extended Mag. Weapon has greatly increased magazine size, although it doesn't, because it's only a magazine size of 1. Greatly decreases reload speed. I'm going to have to experiment with this one. That just sounds pointless, to be honest. We have Mechanized Autoloader, which is very useful, by the way. This weapon automatically reloads on ammo pickup, so you pick up a heavy ammo pack, you don't have to reload this rocket launcher, it just automatically reloads itself. Composite Stock slightly increases stability, slightly increases handling speed. So that kind of cancels out that one, sort of, I guess. Whatever. Anyway, the WARDCLIFF coil, I'm going to experiment with it. Hopefully get the ornament for it, and I will report back on a future video. Alright, so armors, guys. Now we have the Hunter. We have the Foe Tracer. It's an exotic helmet. That is not very useful in my personal opinion. The exotic perk for this is Relentless Tracker. Visually marks targeted enemies, deals more damage to low health marked enemies. So you can mark some enemies, and when they're low health, you do a little extra damage, but I don't know. It's just, it doesn't seem too useful, in my opinion. Maybe it's good in the Crucible. I don't really see it being good for PvE, although I don't really see it being good for Crucible either, because low health enemies, I don't know. I really have no idea. We're gonna buy it because, I obviously don't have it. So I like just collecting to my exotics, but I don't know what I think of that, guys. I truly do not. And we have, obviously, increased resilience, increased recovery. Other than that, I mean, it kind of looks cool, I mean, there's that. I guess it might be good for, bosses, possibly. When you get them sort of low, and then you could deal more damage. But at the same time, if you're using another exotic for the Hunter, like Celestial Nighthawk, you could precision hit a boss with your golden gun and do a hell of a lot more damage probably than this. And it benefits you earlier on in the fight too, not just when he's low health. So I find it kind of useless, but again, I will play with it and I will report back. Next we have ACD Zero Feedback Fences. This is for the Titan. This is also from Destiny 1. Exotic perk on these bad boys is Fury Conductors. Melee kills build up an explosive energy within the ACD-0 feedback fences. Being struck by a melee attack unleashes this energy in a devastating explosion. So it's kind of different from the Destiny 1 feedback fences. In Destiny 1, it just sort of unleashed an explosion upon melee attack, no matter what. If I'm mistaken, correct me on that, but I'm pretty sure you didn't have to get melee kills. But now I'm sure that if you get more melee kills in like PvE, then it'll probably build up like a huge explosive charge rather than the little one that you got while playing with them in Destiny 1. Now, these don't really look too great in the Crucible, but in PvE, I don't know, they're kind of like a defensive exotic. It might be good, you know, go around melee and stuff. It might be alright. Try it out, guys. Try it out. Alright, so next we have for the Warlock, my main character, we have Sunbracers, or Sunbreakers, whatever you guys want to call them, from Destiny 1 here, and the exotic perk on this is Helium Spirals. It increases the duration of solar grenades and grants grenade energy on solar melee hits. Now, these are very good gauntlets. My personal favorite grenade for the Warlock Dawnbreaker is the solar grenade. I think it's the most useful, and I think it deals the most damage over time. You throw it on a boss while you're melting them, like you throw a solar grenade on Callus while you're shooting him. I think it does a lot of damage, and this is increasing the duration. And then you get a melee hit. I think it has to be a charged melee, but you get a melee hit nonetheless, and it recharges your grenade energy. And I don't think it fully recharges your grenade energy, but it probably grants, you know, a fair bit. Anyways, guys, that's that for the Sunbracers, and that is it for Xur Week 2. If I was to recommend you guys to pick up anything, pick up this bad boy right here. I would skip out on the Hunter helmet, you know, if you don't have enough exotic legendary shards, excuse me. My bad. If you don't have enough legendary shards, skip out on the Hunter helmet, and I would say pick both of these up, because this could be useful. Not my favorite exotic for the Titan, but could be useful. This, on the other hand, not so much. So if you don't have enough legendary shards for all of them, or, you know, you don't really care about collecting exotics, skip out on the Hunter helmet, and if you do have the shards, pick up everything else. And pick up the Hunter helmet if you do have enough legendary shards. He stays until Tuesday now, alright? You got time. Just go do it. Go do it, guys. I like collecting exotics, alright? Sue me. I'm pretty sure I actually... Yeah, I've already had the Sunbracers, but... yeah, whatever. I'll pick this up. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. This has been Xur Week 2. Hopefully you got... Really? You're just gonna... Really? Okay. Well, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Until then, guys, it's been Frost. Take care.